everybody, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Origins. Very nice music. Very nice music. Level 27, Giza on hard difficulty. Let's we'll see how we get on with that today. It's those dastardly archers that I'm most concerned about. Right, now I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, we were trying to find that. Oh, we had that little funky puzzle, didn't we? Where we, I figured out that we could throw things. Let's see what we can do. Good morning, Vam. Good morning, Kritalu. How are you both doing? All good, I hope. All good. Let's see if we can take this dude out. Lovely jubbly. Good start, Grummy. Music seems louder today. I wonder if there's been a patch. Ah, it's just loud music. A slightly louder theme tune than we're kind of used to.
There is no escape.
Oh my god! What? Oh my god! I don't know what I thought I was doing there. Should we try our first parry of the day? Oh my lord! What a devilish fellow he is. You're ever so good. Oh, that's a really positive. How are you doing, mate? I'm doing bloody all right, that is, man. That's good to hear, mate. I'm glad. It's nice to know some people are having a bloody good time with it, mate. Did you have a nice Halloween, Vam? Do you celebrate it where you are? Right, let's just. It looks like either the loot's respawned or I missed quite a lot of loot coming through there. Hold. Oh yeah. Get a torch out. Right, let's see how the game plays today. Oh come on! I dodged that. I know I dodged that. That's cheeky, mate. That is just plain old cheeky. Oh, I didn't. Oh god. I'm going to give him that one. I definitely didn't dodge that. Oh my lord! You can't. Oh my god. Let's. This dude is actually quite badass, you know. I think I'm actually going to die here, guys. Seriously, this dude is seriously good. Let's go for crazy kill.
You are not done. I am done.
Who said that? Oh my god! Oh no! Don't go with him! God damn it, bro! Oh crap. Ooh-wee. I think it's the first time we've been in here on hard difficulty, isn't it?
You are mine.
Overstepped, you overreached, mate. Okay. What's that? The Miss and I had 2 Netflix and chills last. 2 Netflix and chills. God, blimey, mate. You're a man of stamina, Vam. A man of stamina. Oh, I see. Oh, 21 months. Oh, Vam, that's awesome, mate. Yeah, I just started watching Gotham again. I've sort of just hit that point on Netflix where there really isn't anything that I fancy. There's a lot of programs on there that I haven't watched. It's not like I've watched everything. It's just some of them just don't tickle me. There's a lot of those sort of just series that I've tried. Well, someone mentioned like the OA yesterday, and there's the one, you know, the one where like people start coming back from the dead in small towns. I can't remember the names of them all. I tend to watch them for a couple of episodes and think, yeah, you know, it's all right, but I can't really justify my time watching them. You know, they're not good enough, or they've not captured a little flutter of magic in my eyes. But
hey, what?
I've gone back and started rewatching Gotham. and
What?
amazing. It's just such an amazingly awesome cast of characters, and so well acted. And of course, the setting itself is so well realised. As you know, as Gotham City itself.
Not going anywhere.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna get caught then. Okay, well, we've done all this, so I think if we just race through to... Where was that section? Was it around here or was it through the water? So let's just check we've not missed any more treasure. Black Sails. The Black Sails, I was really enjoying that. I watched it through to, I think, was it season... I watched seasons 1 and 2, or at least I think I did. So where are we actually going? We are going up there, aren't we? If I remember correctly, is that right? Oh no, just up there, look, just up there. So, if I take, in theory, if I throw one of these, we actually need 2 weights on that one, don't we? So if stand on that one and throw that one's weight over onto this one, and it might be enough. I'll throw it like really... So if I can get on, say... I don't know if I can reach it. I don't think it's going to reach, is it? Maybe I need to get 2 onto it. Oh no, because then I'm not going to be able to make it, am I? Did I miss it? Yeah, I did really enjoy Black Sails. It's got the dude in it, hasn't it, from Game of Thrones? Oh, I mean, I missed it. So now if I somehow throw that off. What the hell? I actually weigh more than 2 of those. Are you kidding me? That can't be right, guys. I'm actually really stuck here then. This isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. So that means I weigh... What the hell? Then I weigh more than 3 of these. That's something stinks about this, mate. That 3 on there, yeah? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Are you actually saying that I can just simply jump to that then? Is it that simple? I can just jump to that? I thought I'd have to do it much more fancy than that. I don't even need to do what I'm doing, do I? Or do I? Oh, maybe I might have dropped that one. That's why. How do I drop it? Oh, yeah. I like these sorts of things. I was speaking in Discord yesterday about Tomb Raider. I quite fancy playing, is it Rise of the Tomb Raider is the new one? There we go. Easy. I didn't realise I could jump to it. I thought I was actually going to have to do it like as a proper balancing act and sort of get it, figure out my weight, get them merging and throw one from that platform to the other platform. I kind of overthought it a little bit, but it's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool playing with it. So we're trying to find a... Ooh, it might actually be there. I've lost quite... Oh no, it might not be loot. That might... The arrows down there might just be the counterweights. Oh, there it is. There's the artifact, look. H, the guards have been taken care of as we agreed. On the third day after the full moon, they will find 3 bladders of wine to amuse them. It won't be long till they will be too drunk to care. Enter the tomb then, do your job and deliver to my house the next day. Remember power I wield and keep my name out of it, even if this and my exalted position will be compromised too. Hello Mark, how you doing fella? Oh, was your thing expired, mate? I've not seen you for a while, Mark. How's things? Sorry, I'm slurping my coffee. I'm a slurping. What you been up to, Mark? How's the gaming world? Been found anything new and exciting? I have to say, I've been very impressed with it. I think Dan's Games playing this as well now, isn't he? Dan tends to play most new releases, to be fair, but he had a bit of a Halloween week, didn't he? Let's have a look. Let's get all my sexy loot. Yeah, I keep forgetting. In fact, actually, Vinny, you know what I'm going to do? Now that you've mentioned it, let me just change that to 6. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, that's a... I've changed to hard as well, Advina. We like it hard. Yeah, Black Sails, I don't know what it was. I'm not sure what put me off in the end. I like the cast and everything. I don't know, it just seemed to go off the boil a bit, to be fair.
Ancient
Yeah, not
writing
too bad, Mark.
from the Old Kingdom.
There's another ability point, which means we might... Well, I forgot what I was going for next, guys. We were going for this, weren't we? The Chain Assassination, which we've now got. I think it was Bow Fury, wasn't it? So yeah, let's... In fact, what does it actually do? Let me just check that. Is it on a kill or just on a headshot? Got to get a stealth kill with your bow, and then you have a 3-second window of slow-mo. I wonder if it's cumulative. So you get 3 seconds on the first guy, 3 seconds on the second guy, you know, as long as they're all one-shot stealth kills. Oh god, here goes the phone already. Hang on a sec. Bear with me 1 sec, I just need to send a quick text message, guys. Okay, right, sorry about that. Righty-o. So I think we're done in here then, aren't we? I'm glad we found that. That was niggling me a little bit. It looks like there might be something up there. Oh, yeah. I think this stuff's going to be really important. It's very carefully placed, isn't it? What's it actually called? Silica. Yeah, it's very, very carefully placed in the world. It's going to be one of those things that I think we're going to need a ton of. or a very specific quantity of for something. I'm guessing just an upgrade of some sort. Down into the hay. Your PC's slowly dying, so you're looking into a new PC, which I'm probably going to order in a week or 3. Ooh, what are you going to go for, mate? You're going to go like all singing, all dancing, or stick to a bit of a tight budget, Mark? I think I've got a total, well, if I include the one that I'm about to finish up, I've actually got, I think, 4 builds on at the minute. The girlfriend, she works in sort of hospital, for example, so not all the time, but it means that she rather, fortunately for me in a way as a hobby, has lots and lots of people that kind of like to have their PCs built by somebody who I'd like to think knows what they're doing. And so I've built a lot over the years for her friends and colleagues, and even people that, you know, neither of us know particularly well. You know, word gets around, doesn't it? I've never really charged anything for it. I just enjoy doing it, so. But it's coming up to Christmas, and it always gets really insane at this time of year, because a lot of people just want to upgrade, and there's still, I mean, I know it sounds crazy for those of you that build computers. You know, installing a new graphics card, it's like a 2-minute job. It probably takes you longer to download the bloody NVIDIA drivers, for example, than it does to actually get it all set up and the new card put in. But it's interesting how many people actually don't even like doing that. You know, they're avid gamers, and you know, they're all in very good jobs, so that, you know, they've got a good disposable income.
Sandstorm coming.
But even things like that, you know, I'll get a phone call saying, you know, is it okay if we drop a computer around and, you know, you order a graphics card, we'll give you the money for it, and bish bash bosh. And this time of year is crazy, absolutely insane. It seems like first week of November, everybody's getting prepped for a new PC for Christmas. So I've got 4 actual builds on at the minute. I'll finish one off tonight. I love the way he sort of struggles in the sand. You know, he's got that kind of, he's really having to push into it, isn't he? Right, well, we did what we set out to do. So we were a bit uncertain about these kind of yellow question marks, weren't we? So I reckon, why don't we go and do this and then do a main quest? I think that's probably the order of the day. Getting breakfast, went back to sleep until 8:30. Oh my god, I was going to say that's like forever for you, isn't it, Advina? Happy lying, mate. Good morning, Alice. Yeah, if you get a chance, Mark. There's some really nice kit out there at the minute, but the prices in the UK are horrendous, dude. They really are. I don't know where people get the money from, to be quite frank with you, fella. It's Xbox One X releases. Is it the 6th? The 6th or the 7th of November, doesn't it?
Must keep my bearings.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now what? Sorry about that. Okay, let's go back up and around. Yeah, I was, as you know, I'm seriously thinking about potentially not dropping PC gaming, but making a transition from PC gaming for, there's a lot coming out on the PlayStation 4. There's a lot of back catalogue games on PlayStation 4 that I haven't had a chance to play, and that in theory I could probably get, you know, for nothing. You know, I've got a huge number of friends and family as well who have PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones. And some of them, you know, don't trade in their games, and they've got, you know, for example, I could go probably in the space of 30 minutes from now, go and pick up a copy of Uncharted 4 perhaps, and play through it. And I just feel like it would be a cheap way to game for a little bit. The Xbox One X I was really interested in, and until I kind of sat there and thought, well, I'm still interested in it, don't get me wrong, I am very interested in the Xbox One X. But there's nothing on it. I've never sort of known a console to come out, and please tell me if I'm wrong, but there's no exclusives that are releasing with the Xbox One X, are there? That I know of. I mean, obviously there's Microsoft exclusives. You know, you've got Forza, for example, Forza 7, which is out. But normally these sort of big console releases. I mean, I know it's a you know, a lateral upgrade, rather, you know, a massive upgrade as such, but. Yeah, I don't know, it just seems a shame. You know, I'd have tried to have released it with something like State of Decay 2 or something, you know, an actual Microsoft exclusive, give people a little bit of a reason to want it, rather than just having some slightly shinier graphics. But again, I just don't understand Microsoft anymore. You know, I think I've come to the realisation that I do no longer know what Microsoft are up to in the gaming world. That they ever since Play Anywhere, I've lost the plot with them. I don't know what they're trying to achieve. They seem to have just abandoned all their first parties, really, apart from, well, Forza, basically. You've got Forza, you know, a bit of Halo. Other than that, I'm struggling to understand why I'd want... having a PC. Now, obviously, if I didn't have a PC, the Xbox One X would make a huge amount of sense to me. You know, if I wanted to play the latest Assassin's Creed, the best place to play it is going to be the Xbox One X. You know, it's presumably going to run at a better frame rate. It's got a few extra bells and whistles. It's going to look that little bit better than the PlayStation 4 Pro. But as a PC owner at present, there's very little incentive for me to pick one up at the price that they're asking for without that killer game. Now, you know, if they've got a killer game for it, like Zelda Breath of the Wild on Switch, and if I'd got the money, I would have been interested in looking into the viability of an Xbox One X. But a lot of my friends are saying the same thing, you know, that they've gone from excited about it to sort of a little bit lackluster. You know, it's coming up to Christmas, it's £450 without a game. You know, can they really justify that? The hype has now turned into reality. You know, the pre-orders are there. Do I spend £450 for something that's just going to make my games look a little bit better? You know, they don't have a PC to play on. Mark!
$15 donation received from Mark Energy. Knob AAAA, this is for the gold tier thing again. Apparently my bank still hates Game Wisp.
You don't have a lot of luck with that, do you, mate? Yeah, let me sort that out on the fly, because you're one of the special ones, Mark. Let me do that for you. Thank you very much, Mark. Seriously, bro. Thank you very, very much, mate. Yeah, it's disabled it because it must have run out, mate. There you go, fella. Your tune's back, Mark, with immediate effect. Thank you very much, Mark. Let's get some sub-love in chat for Mark. That's very much appreciated, mate. That'll no doubt go towards some fandangled PlayStation 4 game, fella. Not sure what yet. I don't know what to play next, Mark. Honestly, this game's kind of... This and Breath of the Wild have really thrown me. They really have, I tell you. You are a very special snowflake. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
No sign of
Oh,
Khaleesi,
shit, that's
though.
terrible. Oh my god,
Beret
that
was
was
telling the truth. Yeah, I need to figure out where she went.
Do not let her take me!
Oh my god, he sounds awful. What's going on, bruh?
I do not want to die!
Oh, I wanted to test something with a roll there.
Help! Help me! Please!
God, dude, calm down. You're scaring me, dude.
I do not want to die! Please!
Oh my
get
god,
me
that dude's
out!
scaring the hell out of me, mate.
Do not let her take me!
Freaking hell. They don't like the poison.
Please! Get
Actually-
me out!
Shut up, dude! You
Help!
couldn't-
Help me! Please!
Where the fucking hell are you? You in here?
Do not let her take me!
Dude!
Mercy! Thank you, Magi.
The hyena. Where is she?
I do not know. I'm the only one left. She took the others away hours ago.
Took them where?
She kills them. I know it. She... Her hands. Oh, gods. Her hands are so bloody.
Peace, friend. You are free. I will deal with Haliset.
My lord.
Where is Haliset
That
taking
is-
captives? And why?
That is the best voice acting in a game ever. Hello, Paradox. How are you doing, mate? How's things? That was insane.
Now why would one of her loyal beasts be caged?
That is crazy. That is some crazy stuff, mate. That is some crazy stuff. You alright, Kratali? Good morning, Zor. How are you, mate? I enjoyed our little natter yesterday on the old Discord, fella. Oh, James. James doesn't agree with exclusives, mate. Apparently, he's not entirely sure what an exclusive is, but apparently he didn't like our definitions.
Someone has made this place their home. This is where Haliset slept, protected from sandstorms. The lotus flower of rebirth. She must have picked these for a reason.
That was insane.
A letter.
Caliset!
The symbol of the snake is on it.
Oh dear.
Haliset is clearly working with the Order.
Oh
They
dear.
don't know she took some of the silica for herself. What was worth the danger of crossing the Order?
Caliset, it's been long since we have heard from you. We had expected more relics by now. None of the previous items were of any use. I've sent on more drachmas for you. Should you need to purchase any items from the markets? We prefer to cast suspicion elsewhere until we can show our hand. If the silica is running dry as you claimed it has been, we will need to find a new location. We expect you to scout for one. Oh, Caliset. Caliset, what were you thinking? Is that actually where... Oh, dude, that's hot, hot, hot. Jesus. Crazy sausage. Umdinga. I'm missing a treasure. Which shouldn't actually be that hard to get to, in theory. Let's go and grab that and then we can carry on, can't we? Good morning, Z! How was Penisville in the end? Did you manage to... God, swear to God, Z, honestly. Every time I watch somebody play that, all I see is like thousands and thousands of options. It's unbelievable. It's so well done. I mean, it's the sort of game you could lose like yourself in for like decades, I think. I remember watching a couple of YouTube videos, Z, of someone that had, you know, like a Yoldi style fairy princess castle, and you know how they used to be like just ludicrously, just full of incredibly dense architecture, just nooks, crannies, you know, anything and everything you can think of: spires, towers, turrets, domes, walkways, doorways, cathedrals. Oh God. And they actually literally piece by piece built this like multi-thousand piece. And you know what it was? It was just the entrance to their theme park. It was unbelievable. They actually, I think you have to somehow segment your park if you do something like that, because it can't hold that much data. So your park almost becomes like instanced or something. I didn't quite get that far into it, but it was amazing. It was like somebody playing with the ultimate... which one are we actually after? That's Caliset. Like the ultimate Lego set. It was unbelievable. The attention to detail. Bayek must work with a passion to uncover the whereabouts of the lizard, who is believed to be behind the curses that are plaguing the city of Memphis. Yeah, let's stick with that main quest, I think. It's a long way away. Planet Coaster, sorry, Van. Planet Coaster, Z was streaming it yesterday. It's actually a really relaxing game to watch, and I should imagine to play as well. And also, it's got plenty of scope for some serious giggles. as Z proved yesterday. We all died a horrible death, didn't we, Z? It's amazing how that affects me, you know. I've not really noticed on stream before, but then again, I don't think I've really watched anybody play in that sort of first-person mode. Definitely got that feeling of, no, not nausea, but almost giddiness. It was quite fun until you killed me. I even showed off where you can find the donkey. Someone gave me my chat later and showed things he made. They were amazing. I put them into my park and they were amazeballs. Oh, wow. What? So is that like, so somebody can make something and then upload it and then you can bring it into your theme park? Is that what you mean? Like a blueprint or something? Yeah, that's it. It's like E-Lego with a purpose. You know what I mean? I mean, we could all sit there and make like the Millennium Falcon in a virtual Lego set, couldn't we? But Planet Coaster's there's a reason for it, isn't there? There's something to do. There's some, you know, there's a reason and a purpose behind it. Very clever game. They've really taken that sort of roller coaster tycoon genre and added all bells and whistles. I remember watching a comparison between Roller Coaster Tycoon and Planet Coaster on YouTube. And amazing to see how far that style of game has come, to be honest. Planet Coaster's done a really, really good job. Really, really good job. You'll be a dab hand at it in no time, Z. Honestly. And I think the more you look under the hood and the more you get to know the complexities behind the game, the more fun you'll have with it, Z. You know, you've had a first sort of delve into it, haven't you, and started tinkering about with some of the basic sort of building blocks of the game. And I think as you get more and more into it and more confident and understand the subsystems more, I should imagine you can do some pretty damn crazy stuff, mate. Well, we know you can. I'm sure you'll be a dab hand at it, mate. Love those pyramids. Absolutely amazing. Might as well go for a bit of a trek. In fact, let me just check that we're not about to... Yeah, we are. I was actually going to go and do that, wasn't I? Let's go and get this fast travel point, and then we can bounce around a bit, can't we? Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to see you play it sort of as an actual game as well at some points. I don't know if that interests you, but I've enjoyed watching people actually having to make the theme park work from a financial aspect as well. Because there's like the free play mode, isn't there, where you sort of have essentially an infinite cash supply, you know, so you can get to learn the game a little bit. Oh, assist the rebels. Why are we assisting the rebels? Who's attacking the rebels?
Got him lined up!
You only see the one dude.
Well within range!
He's on fire, mate. You've done a good job there, mate.
Many thanks, friend. Maat shelter you.
That's all right, mate. That's all right. Pleasure to meet you out here. You look after yourselves. It's a very hostile environment out here. It's terrible
Any luck?
things.
No.
Ah, Two Kings, thank you very much for the resub, mate. 6 months on the resub. Thank you so much, bro. Do hugely appreciate it, Two Kings. Thank you. Let's get some sub-loving chat, peeps. Thank you very, very much, mate. It means a hell of a lot. Thank you. How's the week going, Took? Is it God, I thought I'd boff that then. Has it been a good and productive week for you? It's been a strange week this week for me. Very strange. Let's go up, because I'm not entirely sure where the sink spot is. It is supposed to be up here. Oh, there it is. That view distance is just... Oh.
No, not yet.
I really wish they'd sort the cutscenes, because I actually think the cutscenes are fantastic. I love the story that's being told. I mean, look how silky smooth that is, and the cutscenes are all over the place. It's the same on the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 as well. I don't know what they've done with the cutscenes and how they're actually being implemented, but they are all over the shop. So it's the only real technical criticism. Is that the bent pyramid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did the bent pyramid have 5 on it? It must be. It's got to be the bent pyramid, right? No way. So it's got... Oh my god. There's everything here. Jesus, good lord. Let's go over there. It's got to be, hasn't it? That's got to be the bent pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it did have 5. No, hang on. No, that's not the bent pyramid. No, that's one of the original. The bent pyramid is the one where they had to change the angle from 55 degrees to 43 degrees, didn't they? There's lots of rumours about why that happened. The belief is that the 53 degree angle was too sharp. It was going to collapse in on itself. But there's a lot of scholars that believe that that's bullshit, and it could actually have held it. And there's more to it, and it's something to do with the mathematical intricacies of the number of sides, including the additional apex, that somehow have some sort of significant influence. Because it's all to do with the 3, 4, 5 triangle, isn't it? With that hypotenuse being the is it the 5? Yeah, the 3, 4, 5 triangle. I'll have to read back up on all that. Oh come on! If you're gonna attack me, oh, did he just fall off the ladder? He did fall off the ladder. You silly bean. You silly bean. I'm gonna. You know what? You know what I need now? Paraglider. That's what I need. You want to start off with career mode, but Warrior told me to start with sandbox mode. Yeah, I think that's probably the right thing to do, Z. Yeah, I should imagine that was very wise and sagely advised, to be honest. I'd probably do the same thing myself. You know, 4 or 5 plus hours just playing about with it a little bit. Get a feel for the controls and what's what, and then maybe start looking at mapping out a park in my head without even touching the game. There are some amazing, and I really do mean amazing themed parks on YouTube. Just unbelievable. I bet people did some crazy ones for Halloween. Pasting the Donga coaster. Thank you very much, Tick. Thank you very, very much, mate. Do appreciate it, fella. What about you, Zar? Did you get a chance to play any more Evil Within? Are you off this week, Zar? Have you got the whole week? Can't remember what he said.
They will attack on sight here.
Who have we got? Who have we got? Yeah, the bent pyramid just had it was like that they went up sort of about halfway, didn't they? At 55. I'm sure it was 55 degrees. They then suddenly had to angle it back in at 43 degrees. I know there's been a lot of debate about whether or not it was done for a reason other than structural integrity, essentially. They're all facing that way. I really need to come in from the other side, don't I? If I can get up on that tree there, go and do a drop assassination on him, perhaps. Where's that other dude gone?
What are you? Oh, never mind.
So I don't think he saw me. Shit, 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 shit. Wait for him to bugger off a minute. Come on, mate. Oh, he's just waved to him. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of cool. Oh, he's actually coming out this way. guys. Oh, is he waking up the other dudes? Oh, shite.
Hey! Hey, what? I got you!
Stop him!
Gonna poison him.
Going to. Hey, got you! Hey.
Oh shit, that wasn't burning. Oh Christ! Oh dicks. I got two archers in as well. That poison's really hurting, isn't it? Oh shite!
Win the bastard!
Yeah, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. I'm on fire, god damn it! Roll, dude. Roll, 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 roll. Thank you. I really need you not to be shooting fiery arrows at me, mate.
I'll have your guts out!
Oh, damn it! I didn't let go of the bloody button to get the actual shot in. Damn, it's so much harder on hard, but it feels good, I gotta admit. Really gotta think about your position with those archers. As soon as they've got those, wonder how they're actually getting flaming arrows like that. They're not lighting it like I have to, are they? Wonder if there's some fancy bows that enable me to do that. They seem to be far more prolific in this part of the map, don't they? It's like everybody's got flaming arrows. You're off this week. Went out with the wife. Oh yeah, because you went and saw 8, didn't you? Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Well, if we're talking by the weekend, anyway. If we're not talking, so it doesn't matter. It's a film. She can just sit next to me as long as she's quiet. That'll probably be the time she decides to start having a natter, mate. Bish bash bosh. Jobs are good. Right, and what did we actually come here for? Was there any particular reason? Was there it just a camp? It was, wasn't it? Alright, so let's carry on down. Let's go to whatever pyramid this is before we carry on down southeast. So let's go and do the other, because it all helps with Sinew, doesn't it? Oh, I thought I was about to sneeze, but it stopped. That's the most awful feeling. You can feel it trembling up inside your sinuses, and your nose is all tickly, and your eyes start welling up, but it doesn't come out. It's terrible. I don't know, actually, Vab. I think they can. I actually think they can, yes. So this is one of the original pyramids. This is how they built them before they went for the smooth slopes, isn't it? So which one's this? I actually don't know the name of these. Another small one over there. You got anything else in the pipeline, Zar, game-wise, after Evil Within? Bit of Grim Dawn or something? You ever going to go back to that? I know James has been humming and ahhing about it, hasn't he? I think he's got his Divinity Original Sin Lone Wolf playthrough, and then I think he said he was going to hit up a bit more Grim Dawn. Tell you what, guys, let me just drink my my coffee. Oh, delicious. Just the right temperature. Yeah, let's go up. When we get up, we'll have oh, hang on. I'm actually going to be able to clamber up these. No. It's going to make me work up each layer, isn't it? God damn, these things are impressive. Oh, it's awful, Zar. It's awful, mate. Have you seen all the previous saws then, Zar? I'm quite interested to see where they take it, because I felt the end of Saw 7 kind of... Well, to be fair, actually, I'm going to almost take that back. I think every single time I've watched a Saw, they've always ended it very nicely. It always feels like they've come to a good conclusion for now. I'm quite interested to see where they kick off with Saw 8 and whether or not they leave it open for Saw 9. Who knows? Saw 7 almost felt like the proper end. It's almost like it felt like, okay, now we know everything there is to know. Smooth as a baby's bum. So let's go and do... I'm going to leave... Is that a golden one? It is, isn't it? That's a white one, though. So let's go and do that. Looking forward to them adding that documentary layer to this, so we can actually go around some of these points of interest and actually learn about them and when they were, exactly when they were built and who built them, why they were built, how they were built. Oh yeah. Obviously no spoilers. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. It's quite excited. I do like that whole series. I think that it's one of the few long-running, I suppose, torture porn series that I've managed to stick out, if you like. They always have. I don't know. I think it was just the Jigsaw character and the way it was all planned so far in advance of his death. And there were a couple that felt quite contrived, and you sort of had to swallow your tongue a little bit with the lore because it didn't quite sort of add up. You know, it left you with a few questions more than it probably should have done on a couple of the films. But like I said, it never felt like they'd completely just made it up. A cobra lair. Do you reckon it's in there, or? Where's this cobra lair? Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Shit, is that thing not dead? Damn it, that'd be your worst bloody nightmare, wouldn't it? Welcome, pillagers. Thought yourselves clever breaking into this place. May you find nothing but pain and death. No one steals from Defok, greatest of all bandit leaders. Oh dear. They did have a bad day, didn't they? That's got to be a bad way to go, right? Poison. Yeah. Okay, so next up is that. Starting to travel quite a way south now, aren't we? And the new Saw's very good, clever too. Oh, you're right, nice one, Packham. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's Saturday evening we're going to see that, but early evening. I've got other stuff I need to do Saturday night, so. What else is coming out this side of Christmas? Anything, because there's normally a few spooky ones, isn't there, around this time of year? I haven't actually heard about anything other than Saw, to be fair. I like my spooky films, but it's very hard to find a good one. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
I think not, sir. We could try our double assassination now that we've got it, couldn't we? There we go. Happy Death Day. Oh, I think I've seen a trailer. Because when you said that, I was thinking, what are you on about? That's actually a film, right? Happy Death Day. Yeah, I've definitely seen a trailer for that, but I literally cannot remember it at all, dude. Is it not very good? No.
Ha! Yeah!
Oh, what the hell? I just clicked assassinate, dude. What the frick? Oh, god damn it, bro. I was going all stealthy McNinja-y then as well. Ooh, level 23. These guys are actually getting quite a lot.
Hey, hold on. Your time has come.
Mission accomplished. Inside. Oh wait, it's go. Definitely overthought that one, didn't I? Right, okay. Get the last little bit of loot, then we're on to the next assassination, I think. We can't be far off it, can we? Wow, check that out. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I suppose looking back on all this, it looks incredible. And I suppose the assumption was what an amazing... My God, who the hell was that?
Die!
What an amazing time to
Over here!
live, but...
Come, brothers!
Oh, come on, I parried that one and you bloody bullied me, mate! Oh, come on, Sam. Oh, Christ, we've got an archer coming in as well.
I can hit him!
Where's the archer? You son of a bitch.
What a clean shot! Oh!
I have to punch him in the knackers, I think. Just gonna stand there, mate. I want to try and get this parrying. Oh, no, look, see, I think I got to parry him, but do you reckon they're actually now able to almost stand it? It's almost like he didn't get reeled. Woo! And I'm convinced I'm getting less loot as well.
Whoa.
Go, 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 go! Wonder what the world of Metal Gear Solid is like. I think it's set in is it Afghanistan? The Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. I'm sure I've read something about it being set in Afghanistan. I wonder. So I know it's supposed to be extremely open world, but I wonder. You know what? Is it got this sort of stuff going on? Is the things going on outside of your main objective? Afghanistan's a pretty damn big place, right? There's a lot of people live in Afghanistan. Do you get to see any of that, I wonder? Or is it just, you know, missions out in the middle of the Afghan desert? Interesting to play it to find out. The trailer tells you no spoilers. She get murders on her birthday, relives that day. That's it. That's the one, dude. Yeah.
He's likely at the Great Temple.
That's the one. I remember it. Nice one, dude. Yeah, she keeps waking up on it's basically Groundhog Day, but she keeps getting murdered in different ways. And she keeps, you know, it's just the first time she figures out how she gets murdered, so she tries to prevent it, and she does. But so it's kind of like the way I think I was explaining it to someone back when I first watched it, which is some time ago. It was kind of a mix of Groundhog Day and Final Destination. If that makes sense. So it's not very good then. I actually thought it looked pretty decent. So not one to bother with, no. Look at that. That's crazy, mate. Morphia Villa. I don't know why I'm coming in this way. I should have just gone through the front door, right? That's a good description. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, as soon as I sort of described it like that, I felt like even in my own head, it actually sounds really cool. I take it the actual concept is better than the final product. I'll probably watch it anyway, to be honest, Packen. I tend to watch a lot of horror and or suspense thriller films that turn out to be a bit of a sack of poop. It makes finding that gem amongst them all the more satisfying.
Tipamont, Mazuri.
Hanachero.
Clear the way!
Hey, are you drunk?
Stop you! Right there!
Abi.
Don't, matey.
Memphis. It is beautiful,
It is.
but it stinks of the battlefield. Or a tomb.
And that surprises me. I thought you'd be able to flip off the back of that. I wonder if I just bobbed it. Here we go.
Perhaps we forgot some part of the ritual.
I will
That
vomit if I hear
stutter.
more. Have no doubt of this. If our child dies, I die.
No, my Lotus, do not speak like that.
I must go to the Seer's house. Please leave me be.
Oh dear.
High Priest.
I'm sorry.
I have come to seek the lizard.
Oh, the lizard. One more affliction for Memphis. The city withers in the darkness of a curse. Disease, pestilence, the poison stink of the air. The apes ghoul sickened nearly unto death. Gods have abandoned us. The people look to me for guidance, but I am as lost as they.
Hush!
Oh my god, dude.
Apis, how have we wronged you?
Hush!
The curse touches even my own house. My wife, Timehotep, has miscarried 3 times this year. She's with child again, but if she loses a 4th...
I will look into this curse.
My wife's seer can help. His house is to the southwest.
If the gods are responsible, I will kneel beside you as they strike us down.
Damn. Yeah, I really do hope they can fix that for, you know, people that play it in the future, because the cutscenes are really nice, you know, they're nicely done. You know, the voice acting, you know, the way they're telling the story. It's just that horrendous judder that they've got. It's normally the cutscenes that play smooth and the game that plays janky with Ubisoft, isn't it? I quite like the, well, I don't know actually. I quite like the look, and I suppose now that I'm talking about it, I'm not sure if there's something missing with Far Cry 5. The, was it the co-op trailer from the Paris game show? I think for the first time, I mean, it's going to be day one. I will not give up on the Far Cry series. I've had too much fun with them. But I think it's the first time I've looked at a Far Cry game and thought, it's just more Far Cry.
Move! Do it!
And I've never minded that before. That's all I've ever wanted from Far Cry, is more Far Cry. But I don't know if they've done anything enough to mix it up this time around. I know it's not... Well, it's due, I think it's February 27th is the release date. But I totally spotted all the planes. So, I mean, for me, that's awesome. I'm going to get to drive an actual plane in Far Cry. which is all I think I've ever really wanted. So that automatically makes it a day one purchase. But I don't know if they're doing enough to make it new and original.
Grow, O light! Come forth, O light!
My child!
Oh!
Oh, he's stressed.
You have come at last.
Who is this man?
He is the deliverer. Many years I have waited for him.
What?
Quick! Help me dream my child away from death!
Let us proceed with the ritual. Bring me the cauldron. I am the master of secret things.
God, dude.
The form of the soul that rests in the heavens. I am servant to the great God, who gives light exceedingly.
Ugh.
Sothis, reveal yourself here today and answer me without falsehood.
That's no chicken soup.
Let your eyes be opened. Devoid of moisture, come forth from the stream. Sothis, let their eyes be opened.
Let your eyes be opened!
God. Oh dear. Oh, that's going to hurt your head, mate. God blimey. What was that? Triple full swap? Oh, what the hell is
Let's
going
keep my
on?
mouth closed.
Ubisoft game, tripping your balls off section. Sinu.
What is this God's forsaken place?
God, that's amazing. Oh, the best parts of the game, and it won't let me take screenshots, mate.
I must keep moving, or be swallowed by the desert.
That is so cool.
Is someone there? What is that? Some kind of tomb?
I should imagine that doesn't look great on stream, but that, honestly, mate, that looks freaking spectacular at my end.
I should head towards those braziers. I must keep moving, or be swallowed by the desert.
Trying, mate, I'm trying. There we go. Whoa!
Shadow. That is the Soul Eater.
Okay, any weapons? I can punch. How can they not let me take screenshots? Damn, son. You're right, Daxos. How you doing, fella? They were great pics of your little ones, mate. Looks like you had a good Halloween.
Oh, you doorkeepers who guard your portals, who swallow souls and who gulp down the corpses of the dead.
Well, I'll have to take a Steam screenshot then. I feel so little. It's like playing a super high resolution Prince of Persia game. It's amazing how he feels so different because of the size. Really strange. Can't do anything. I can't use any of my skills.
What a journey I have made. The things I have seen. I am but one of you.
Is that someone down there? God damn, bro. What a game. Hey, what's that, Mika? The Twitch is actually selling the game right in stream with prices and all. Oh, have we got an option to buy on the stream, have we? Yeah, I think they started doing that a bit more commonly with the bigger releases, haven't they? Hey, up, sure. Whoa! The fuck?
No!
Good God, mate. Sinning. Whoa, whoa! Bright light! Bright light! Bright light! Go away! It's too bright! Oh, I. Oh, shy.
Anubis, Lord of the Dead. Did that crazy old fool poison me?
Oh, Christ!
Poison.
Okay, so we presumably got to shoot Nobber. And can we shoot him anywhere or? Oh Christ!
I am he who drives off the
I'm
destructive
actually
one.
dying. I'm actually dying. I'm too busy looking around at everything that's going on. It's going to maze balls, trying to get a screenshot. Where the heck? Can I just can I shoot him anywhere?
So often can be hurt.
You can't, man. Have I got infinite arrows here or what?
You will not devour my heart.
I could really do with some health. Well, this could be going better, couldn't it? Is there any way to know where he is? Jesus Christ.
I am he who knots the cord and lashes the shrine together. I take the bow. I sweep the sky with it. He's weakening.
I'll keep going through the goddamn schmunky, don't I?
You will not devour my heart.
That was close. Jesus.
I am he who drives off the destructive one. Hurts, doesn't it?
Frickin' A. Didn't get it. it, did I? Didn't get it. Oh, 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 oh.
Return to the Chaos Sea!
God damn it. Jesus.
I am the Great One within his eye!
Where's he going? Where's his head? Shit.
You will not claim me, destructive one!
Oh, God.
I will tear the Duat apart!
How? What the hell's this?
You will
fucking
feel
hell,
the
what's that
Sun
all about?
God's
Oh,
wrath.
shitting dicks, mate.
I need to get to solid ground.
I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. I'm on it. Oh, God. Roll. Do something. Roll, dodge. Do something. Do something. What the hell, mate? What the hell, bro?
I will not go into the Valley of Darkness.
Oh, God, he's smashing
It is
all my...
not my time yet!
Smashing all the... Where are you, you knobber? Shit, my bad. God damn it. Oh, I'm in the acid. Oh, shit. Get another one, get another one. Got it, come on, we've got to have him now, surely. Oh, dicks.
I will destroy you! Die, Soul Eater!
Got him, we got him, we got him. Holy ball dicks, mate. God blimey. That was a bit rough, wasn't it? God damn, son. I was not expecting that.
I'm a millionaire! I'm a
Wentex!
fucking more millionaire than I ever was before. I'm the biggest millionaire of the whole world.
Thank you very much, Wentex. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it, mate. How are you, fella? Let's get some sub-love in chat for Wentex. Thank you very much, mate.
What's that, Papa? Papa?
I have traveled through the tomb. Dark and lonely ground.
Oh no. It's a Kemu.
They are returned, safe from him who would close their eyes in darkness.
My child lives.
Praise to the gods.
What do you see?
Your enemy and hers are the same. Refuse. The temple food, he who prepares it, poisons your womb with flesh of the dead.
What?
Go and slay the poisoner and lift Memphis out of evil.
Praise to him who will deliver us all.
That was intense. Hello, Ravenheart. Hello, Chunky Bits. Yes, essentially Ravenheart. Yeah, it was. Well, I think, to be honest, he was out of his skull on some sort of LSD. But yeah, essentially, you've got it in a nutshell. Assassin's Creed meets ancient Egypt. Minus 49 BC, I think we set out Ravenheart. How are you, Four? How's things?
Hiya.
Thank you very much, Wentex.
My love. Are you well?
Better for seeing your face.
Ah, yeah.
There's a strangeness in your eyes. What afflicts you?
Dreams. Of our son.
Bayek.
The High Priest's wife has been poisoned. Her seer claims that her poisoner is our enemy.
The lizard.
I believe so.
The Apis bull is also at the point of death. Let's go to the temple. We can speak more of your dreams on the way. Come, we'll take
Okay.
a boat for speed.
Ooh.
So, how does it feel to be Magi to the whole of Egypt?
Like trailing after an ant colony sometimes. But I am proud to serve those in need.
As am I. And proud to serve the Queen.
Have you spoken to the High Priest?
Yes, in advance of the Queen's arrival.
She's coming to Memphis.
Yes?
The exiled ruler appears in the heart of old Egypt. That'll set the young Ptolemy on notice.
It lifts my heart to see you, Bayek.
Aya, you are the one joy left in my life.
Aw.
I want you at my side again.
I am bound to the Queen's service.
And our bond?
It means as much as ever. But we have seen the Order's evil now.
We can fight it, shoulder to shoulder.
I've promised the Queen.
What has she done for you that I have not?
She lifts my
I have to get that. Saw the birds taking off, look.
gaze to the horizon. I will never stop mourning what we lost. Never. But I must make a world that is larger than our griefs, so that no mother ever again lives what I have lived.
After I killed the lizard,
After you kill the lizard, I will leave Memphis.
then I will follow. Let us hunt together as we did before.
You said dreams troubled your mind. Do you want to tell me of them?
No. I would rather not burden you.
We will need to speak of it someday, once the sands have settled.
Once the sands have settled. When will that be?
Soon, I hope.
It'd be very easy to miss out on the dialogue, wouldn't it, if you just race straight to the checkpoint? Oh, it's a fantastic game, Ray. I tell you what, mate, if you like Assassin's Creed and you like sort of ancient Egypt, it's sex, mate. It's unbelievable. It's Egyptian porn, mate. It's I don't think this is ever going to get beaten, quite frankly, ever. Perfect time period for now. Great cast, great plot considering. I won't say too much if you're about to buy the game. In fact, I'll shut up right now. But yeah, it's a no-brainer, mate. If you, bro's going to get you for a freebie for Christmas or some early Crimbo present, go for it, mate. What's that for? It's what? It's too early. Oh, actually, yeah, it is early for you, isn't it? What the hell are you doing up for? Oh, because you've got the cleaners coming in, haven't you? Apis Bull's quarters. cheeky monkey. That cheeky rascal with dead flesh as well. Of all the things to poison people with. Is it human? Dead human flesh.
Where should we begin?
Check the god's enclosure.
Zombies.
I'll speak to the priestesses.
Of course. Give me the dung heap job.
I didn't in the end, Advin. I know it was only £7 or £8, and I do regret it. But it was 7 or 8 quid that I didn't need it. You know, I'd spending 7 or 8 quid just to play about with things, Advina. It's a bit of tech that I just, you know, wanted. I just couldn't justify it.
Do you feed the Apis bull?
No. Them girl priestesses take care of all of that.
Do you know where his fodder is kept?
In that building over by the stairs. But they shut it up last week when the bull got sick.
My thanks.
Thank you.
The bull's sickness could come from his food. But it is too soon to say. I need more evidence.
Have a good look around then.
Pasherenptah would use a taster for the god's water. These are offerings to the bull. They seem sound.
What you're gonna do what with your candy canes?
Your coat has lost its luster, Shining One. And your flanks are hollowed. Hathor give you strength.
I just seen you say, what? Don't even know what I meant there. So I don't think neither me nor anyone in chat got any idea. I'm sure Zar's gonna figure it out.
Food for the bull. The rest is likely stored inside the shed.
Tell you what, we
Peach bits. If the Apis bull was fed with these, that would explain his sickness. And the necklace here. One of the twin priestesses wore something like it. Let us see if the other is missing a weight from around her neck.
that was rather unlucky, wasn't it? Losing that there, darling. Anywhere else we can go here, or go through there, and we can also go down there. Look,
Do
you hear something then? It's supposed to just go do. Yeah, let's follow that down a little bit. There's something down there, isn't there? Luck no longer aids us, and we must find another way to empty the burial chamber. A few items have been removed, but Tara himself has been angered by our sacrilege. Cobras infest the tomb and watch for intruders to enter while they guard the treasure within. It is as if the ancient pharaohs themselves have returned. Oh, jeez, that doesn't sound very promising, does it? How far down is that? Should be. Okay. Oh, right. Oh shit, it's right, I just landed right on top of one, you knobber. Oh shit. I'll set fire to everything now. Oh my god, it's all going wrong. Is there any more? God, look at the snake all dying over there. That's disgusting. There's more in here, isn't there? Let's just make bloody sure, mate. Oh, I could have lit it on that, look. That's kind of neat. Oh, Christ. Christ, that's getting close. Should have shot one from up top, shouldn't I? And then we could have murdered them all from up there. That was a lot of snakes. A hell of a lot of snakes. Yeah, do these? They're so damn cool. I really like that. Right, I tell you what, guys, just give me two seconds. Right, sorry about that. Okay, let's crack on then. I was going down here, wasn't I? How you getting on with it, for? Can we light these things as well? Doesn't look like that can be lit. Oh, it can. It can. You just got to get it on the sweet spot, haven't you? You're right, Requiem. Here to let you know, I got the game now and it runs perfectly fine on high settings with your GTX 680. Okay, less FPS, but like I said earlier on stream, I don't care about lower. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's it, Requiem. You know, as long as you're happy with it, does it matter? You know, you're one of those fortunate few, aren't you, mate? Any loot down here? I was going to say, I think I'm missing the looty McLooty. Shit, there was something back up there as well. I'm just worried about missing out on the what's it called? I've forgotten it already. What's that orange stuff that we've been finding? Silica something or another, isn't it? Not so worried about the drachma. Although, having said that, I think if you stop collecting all the drachma, you'd suddenly find yourself in a bit of a shortfall for weapon upgrade money, wouldn't you? I wonder if the game will ever come up with a, you know, a solution to this. You know, this radar thing is very prolific in games these days, isn't it? You know, we've come a long way from the glint in the distance which we used to have. They still use that in games like, well, I don't know about the latest Uncharted, but you know, if you walked into a room like this, every now and again you see like a little twinkle. It's tricky, isn't it? I kind of like the way Skyrim had that, but the beauty of Skyrim, of course, it was first person and third person, so it's a lot easier to spot things that look out of place, isn't it? And even that tended to have the big ass bloody mission marker hovering in the game world. I think the one thing I would love them to do patch wise is let me get rid of all the different heads up display things, bring it back to how it used to be in the last few Assassin's Creed games, where every single thing is toggleable rather than just having, you know, 4 presets with things that are interconnected that shouldn't be, such as the compass and the health bar. Why the hell they're linked, I have no idea. Makes no sense at all. What's that? He lies. I'm playing on medium settings with 970. You get 40 FPS. Is that what area you in for? Wait until you hit bloody what's it? Alexandria is a freaking nightmare. They have actually done. There's definitely something going on, isn't there? Because Ubisoft have actually released a statement saying that the PC version is running exactly as they expected it to run, and Denuvo and VM Protect are not causing problems. And yet we've got some very knowledgeable PC peeps out there who are basically being able to evidence that that is most definitely not the case. And that there are calls to VM Protect and this decryption issue. Maluka! Wow, that's pretty cool. Right, let's go and find Aya. Where the hell's she gone? Where's Aya? Hang on, let me do it from out here. Not sure if I'm inside a building when she might actually be outside of the building. Where's oh there she is. Look, just on the outside. If I can get out there, can I?
Oh.
So tempting to assassinate him then. Stabby McStabby.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry. When I understand, like it's a essentially a temple, but they don't half make a mess, didn't they? Gonna have a chat with her.
You know why Apis is sick?
Yes. As I thought. One priest... This is a subtle way of poisoning an animal.
My sisters, this is surely an accident.
One, maybe. But not a bushel.
We had to save Pantratus!
Hey! Who?
Our brother! Bandits ripped him away from us as we walked in the market. They forced us to poison the god. They told us they were going to feed our brother to crocodiles unless we have not slept through the night since. I'm so sorry. We had no choice. We never...
Something's wrong. These are not curses.
The Order is surely behind this. Go to the Temple of Hathor without me. The twins cannot be left alone.
Oh wow, that is messed up, mate. I tell you what, the old lizard's not a very nice fellow, is he? Let me just have a quick. Just go and grab that while we're here. Is that over this side? Oh, is that the last? Oh, is that what I just targeted? Is that the last papyrus? I think it is, isn't it? Where is it? Oh, ding dang do, mate. That's what we're after. Is that actually marked then or not? Or is there... Confused. Confuddled. There it is. We got it. Right. Let's go and get both of those. That was hard to get that papyrus one then, for some reason. Place is huge, isn't it? It's like a complete labyrinth of rooms and places to worship. God damn it. Crazy place. Huh. Whoops, sorry. You're right, Insanio. The stealth's fantastic. Really, in fact, I'd go so far as to say it's almost too easy, mate. Stealth. You know, the skills he's got with as soon as you've tagged things with Sinu up here, you've really got no excuse to get caught. To be honest, I'm almost playing the game. Let's see if I can grab these two. I'm playing the game very different to how I'd normally play these, because I actually enjoy the combat as well. So, whereas what I'd normally be doing is trying my damnedest to do everything like super stealthy. In this, I actually don't mind. I'm almost taking risks I wouldn't normally take because I actually want to get into fights. There's been a couple of times now I've partially cleared an area and then just said, right, sod it, let's draw my sword and go into combat. He's got a lot of skills at his disposal if you want to be stealthy. Lost. I can't see this bloody papyrus thing. Where the hell is it? It looks like. Oh, I'm literally right next to it. There we go. Two men stand guard on the Memphis Eastern Canal. The south one looks solemnly at his sunken friend. If you follow his gaze, you can find him and me on the river floor. So that one I reckon is going to be pretty easy. Have we got 3 points now? We have, which means I can finally get Bow Fury. Definitely getting that. Interested to test that one out. Okay, so I still should we do I'll tell you what, let's go and do the high points. We can increase Sinu's detection stuff. Yeah, the poison, to be honest, mate, the poison one, you're right, it is a fantastic skill, but I actually kind of quite like trying to hide the bodies, so I've not used it as much as I probably would like to. You know a really good tactic with the poison skill is take out the sentries. So if you've got a camp, take, like, say the 2 dudes at the entrance to the camp, because you can guarantee there's at least one patrol that is sent out to go and check that they're okay. So you can literally just whittle the whole base down. Good morning, Mr. Elegant. How are you? You just ordered it for the Xbox, as I have your Xbox One X turning up. Oh, dude, is that the you've actually splurged on it, have you, mate? Oh, nice one. You'll have to let me know how you get on with that. What games are you getting for it then? Because I actually started talking about this at the start of today's streaming, Sunny-O. Because there isn't really any exclusives for it, aren't there? There's no day one you can only play this on the Xbox One X games. I kind of was secretly hoping when they announced it that State of Decay 2 would be a day one release for it. But I was horribly mistaken on that. Well, it wasn't I was mistaken. It was more of a dream than anything. No, not yet, Elegant. That was the 10th one. I just found number 10. So that's all my papyrus found. I've only actually completed 1. So I might leave it until I'm a little bit higher level, like you were saying yesterday. I don't really want to go shooting off just yet. There's so much to discover in Memphis. I mean, there's so much to do here. I think we're going to do everything in this quarter, if you like. So let's go and just tag the wrong thing. You did. There we go. That's better. Gotta be a way down, mate. Do the old into the hay bales, right? You alright, Sadiva? I reckon come the weekend or middle of next week, we'll have some sort of announcement from Survive the Nights as well, guys. I am going to piss myself laughing at that game. But I'm going to give it a damn good shot, you know. I'm not going to go in with any negativity or, you know, anything. But let's give it a good go. Let's see what they've got. Blood in the water. The crocodiles near the palace of Apries are highly agitated. Is it mating season or something more sinister? A foul stench troubles the people of Memphis, and the priests aren't willing to resolve the issue. Clearing the air will do both and the public a service.
That stink on the wind. Another of Memphis's curses. I will speak to the priests he mentioned in his note.
Oh, sorry, mate. In fact, actually, sorry. Shit! I interrupted him again. God damn it, Grum. Right, let me just go and get these then. You're right, Marinouche, Marinouche, Marinouche. All your friends are on Xbox, and I've been a long fan of Xbox as they got the whole online. Yeah, I've always said this. It's insanity. A lot of people will say, "Why the hell do you get an Xbox? Oh, PlayStation 4 so much better." And yeah, as a piece of kit, it is better, but it's not so much better that it means you wouldn't want to lose all your friends that you've built up. You know, there's a reason that Sony and Microsoft kind of, you know, are so heavily invested in that online community element.
You clear off now!
It means a lot. You know. Until there's a huge disparity between the consoles, which I have to say is starting to become an issue. Sony have got a ridiculous portfolio of first-party games coming up and out compared to what Microsoft have got. You know, most of the big... I can't get over here. I'm going to end up having to muller this dude. You know, the people aren't... You know, for first-party games, it's important, you know, for me that they both had a portfolio of exclusives, but Microsoft have slipped up on that, and I think there will be a point, if they're not careful, where people will start jumping ship, and people will jump ship together. It's what happened with the Xbox 360 migration to PlayStation 4, which is what happened to nearly all of my console friends. They were all massive Microsoft Xbox 360 fanboys, literally. Sony got no chance. There was no way they were going to buy a Sony PlayStation 3. Not in a million years. When the Xbox One was announced and the PlayStation 4 was announced, it was like, no, we're all sticking with Xbox, you know, it's what we know and love. And then as the truth started to reveal, they all actually started this generation, and I couldn't believe it myself, but nearly every single one of them started this generation with PlayStation 4. They jumped ship. But yeah, it's good to have competition. Hopefully Microsoft will do something to you know, get their first party teams up and running, get something exciting going, get some exclusive games going. Make me want an Xbox One. You're actually looking after our chat last night about what exclusive games are coming out on the Xbox in the near future. And every site I went to had Sea of Thieves, yeah. Below, Crackdown. I never understood the hype with Crackdown. It was one of those games that I don't know. I never really saw the point of Crackdown. It didn't. Some people talk about Crackdown like being the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it didn't push any of my buttons. Sea of Thieves I'm interested in, but I don't think it's going to be anything amazing. It's certainly not something that's going to make me want an Xbox One. At the end of the day, I can play it on PC, can't I? We began collecting gifts and tribute for the festival, but our cart has broken down. One of the nearby priests has graciously offered his villa to use as we await repairs. We depart soon, for if only the people knew the value of the amount we have under this roof, I fear there would be riots. The reason I didn't have an Xbox 360 and why I got a PlayStation 3 Xbox 360 was region locked in Germany, meaning all games were in Germany. Oh wow, see, that's interesting. If I didn't know that, and that's those sort of like little bits of local and regional info that you're just not aware of, right? That's amazing. That's interesting. Right, okay, so let's go and jump over to there. Can we get up there, do you think? Yeah, it's multiplayer in the sense of multiplayer in the sense that it's up to 4 player cooperative. That's all we really know. And then to be honest, that's all it really needs. I mean, I'm not even sure if I was... if State of Decay 2 was to drop tomorrow, I don't think I'd play it multiplayer to begin with. I'd probably start off single player, assuming that I can, obviously. It's not going to be forced multiplayer, I don't think. Just to get a play for it, you know, a feel for what the game's got to offer. The trouble with those sorts of games for me, Requiem, is I play games very different to most people. You know, I will happily never run in this game and instead walk around and have a look at the sites and just enjoy what the game's got to offer, you know. I very rarely go back and play a game twice. So I like to explore. I like to take my time. And State of Decay, you know, a lot of the people, for example, that I play on PlayStation 4 with, they're just mad hatters, mate. If there's a quest, they just talk over it. They're not interested in the dialogue. They don't give a shit. They just want to know what they've got to go and kill next and what weapon they're going to get from it. You know what I mean? Ghost Recon Wildlands, playing it with people on the PlayStation 4, that they play after a couple of beers. They're not there to play it all super duper tactically. In fact, they're there to deliberately cause a... You know, 4 people, 3 of you could have gone in super stealthy, and then old Nobber McNob Pants literally flies in with a helicopter to just Gatling gun everything in sight, laughing his head off while he's sipping on a Jack Daniels. You know what I mean? Oh. Let me just get this, guys. She sounded sexy. She sounded really sexy. Right, let's see what's going on here.
Why do you weep? Your curse is lifted.
You have lost a child, so you should understand that a mother's fear never ends.
Nor does a father's rage.
Fear and rage are fair replies to life's fragility. Please, leave me to my tears.
Neb, if you will follow me, we must give her privacy.
Is there anything I can do to ease her?
She has found a ritual protection in an ancient scroll. Only a few ingredients remain to be...
I'll find them.
Wait, Neb. An impatient soul is a troubled one. My lady needs parts from fresh-killed sacred birds. And would you kindly bring a fertility talisman in blue faience? There is a shop south of the temple basin where such items may be found.
I will meet you on the road to the pyramids afterwards.
May you prosper.
Okay, let's do that then. Before we go any further, let's see if we can find... the Nomad Bazaar Kid. Oh no, it's only 11:15. We'll leave it for a little bit. We'll crack on with some of the quests in Memphis first. My sword is only level 20, look. Wolfsbane. So I'm going to equip that one and get rid of these, I think. Nith, which was the legendary rapid fire. Thank you very much, game. You suck donkey balls. We'll get rid of that. Oh, we got new predator bows at long last. Holy crumbs, that's awesome. 4A4 versus 446. Any difference between these? No. Let's see. Well, Let's equip that and get rid of those then. Whoa, careful. What the hell? Wait. Thank you very much. I want that one, don't I? There we go. What else have we got? My shield is level 13. Right. That'll do me, matey. So, we're trying to find... What are we trying to find? A fertility talisman. The magical good shot. The magical good shot. That sounds awesome. We need to play something after this that's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit mythological, a little bit supernatural, a little bit of the old Dungeons and Dragons. As things with you, Des and Eggsy. How you doing, guys? She used to be an opera, but until she took an arrow to the knee. We'll do this and then we'll try and find blacksmiths so we can upgrade our weapons a little bit, because we are playing on hard now, so...
An abandoned tomb. The maidservant said there was a shop here.
Ooh. Ooh, very, It's interesting, isn't it? Because one of the things that I kind of am missing is that constant exploration up above a city. You know, some of these Assassin's Creed games, if you've set foot in the street, you've probably cocked up or fallen off something. In this one, the amount of... look at that, isn't it? It's almost like a sepia overlay going on there. Look. That's strange. Clever use of light. Yeah, in this one, it's all subterranean tombs and things. And that's just brilliant. It's awesome.
Surprising.
I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just going to nick all your stuff, darling. Don't mind me. It's all part of being an assassin. Blame Ubisoft. Ooh.
I have not seen your kind in some time, Medjay.
We are a rare breed. As are merchants who set up shop in a tomb.
My customers appreciate privacy.
They do not seem to appreciate variety.
My customers know I can provide what they seek.
I hope you can do the same for me. May I have a look around?
But of course. I'll leave you to browse.
I just...
Excuse me, but I have some business to attend to. I'll be back soon.
Alright, darling, yeah. Yeah, I just don't like going into menus every 30 seconds, Requiem, so I tend to stockpile weapons for a few hours and then just ditch them all as and when. To be honest though, Logan, I don't think it is calculated into the DPS, the damage. At least I don't think it is, mate. I think those 4 pips against each one is just representative of... I'm pretty sure I could find a golden wolf that is, say, level 21. That will have slightly higher damage, but still have 2 critical hit and 4 critical hit rate, for example. Do you know what I mean? I think they just stand. They're almost like sockets in a way, mate. But you can't do it. You can't change the socket. You just got to hope you find something with the sockets that you want. So no, I don't think they are. I think, you know, for example, if you like bleed on hit, which I definitely do, this just simply... I think it's just... The best way to look at it is probably like the chance of a proc. You know, the more pips, the higher the chance of a proc. But I don't think it's taken into account with the DPS. That's actually quite nice. It's got bleed on hit and poison on hit, which actually makes that pretty freaking badass, to be honest. But the health on kill on this is rather nice. I've not really in the hectic kerfuffle of combat. I've not really had a chance to see how much health we get back on a kill. If anybody wants to keep an eye on that, feel free. Right. So what are we doing in here? Then we're supposed to find all sorts of goodies.
An inventory. The talisman in blue faience is listed here.
Yeah, 1 fertility talisman in blue faience. 45 demotic spell. It's overwhelming urge to play some sort of evil
I should keep
bastard.
looking around.
Some sort of necromantic badass.
Nothing of value in this room. Why would the merchant sell such cheap goods here? She is hiding something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out, mate. We will figure this out. It's very nice of her to leave the area for us.
And in the second chamber lie the worldly goods of Horapollo and Shesh, to protect them and provide them sustenance. The message is incomplete. I wonder what the rest of it says.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if you say, for example, if I leveled this up to level 27 or what level 28, whatever level I am, all it's going to change is my DPS. It won't increase the critical hit damage from 2 pips. This will always have 2 pips. At least that's the way I understand it. Yeah, this has got 4 pips as melee resistance. It will always have 4 pips melee resistance. It means there is a reason for me to find another golden wolf. If you've noticed, I find a hell of a lot of wolfsbane. Some of them appear to have little more than just more DPS. It's a static. It looks like there's a static. What would we call them? Set of attributes depending on the name of the weapon. So wolfsbane will always have charge speed and critical hit, right? Or at least I think that's right. Anyway. That's what I'm doing, Requiem. This is I'm playing on PC with the Xbox. Best way to play these games, in my opinion.
Nothing of value in this room. Why would the merchant sell such cheap goods here?
It's really nice not having a
hiding
mini-map,
something.
Sadiva. It's just more shit on the screen. There's so many things I wish I could turn off, like that stupid freaking goddamn compass in the middle of the top of the screen. It's pointless. I never use it. It's crap. Missing anything up the top? What haven't I checked, guys? Ha ha ha! A hidden room.
The merchant did not want me to see this part of the shop. These goods must be stolen.
I can see what we're after as well.
A fertility talisman. Tamhotep will be pleased.
Wasn't me, mate. Wasn't me.
You have browsed long enough, Medjay.
You're scaring our customers.
Got the wrong weapon out, guys.
I can hit the door! I'm going to cut you, bastard! Target is ready!
Son of a biatch. How'd you like them beans? Right, okay. So that wasn't the quest that I actually thought I was doing, obviously. So let's just go and check the map. We're right near Nomad's Bazaar. Should we go and do that before we do anything else? And we're still doing that quest, so we just need to go and find... What do we need there? Flamingo tongues and heron feathers. Where the hell am I going to get them? Like, hopefully in Memphis. Hopefully I've not got to go too far. Description. The description of bleeding is attacks have a 10 to 40% chance to make target bleed. So 1 pip is 10. Ah, well, where did you get that? Hang on, where's it say about the 10 to 40, Aragon? Did I miss that? Where's it saying that, mate? So bleeding on hit is presumably... Are you saying that everything's 10 to 40%? So are you actually saying that their bleeding on hit, I've got a 30% chance? Where did you get that 10 to 40% description on bleeding? How are you even looking at that? I can't find a way to get that. The description of bleeding is... Is there something I'm missing in... Ah, legend here, look. So, what was that one I've got? Health on kill. It recovers 15% of his health each time he kills an enemy. Wow, that's amazing. Shit. So poison on hit. Attacks have a 20% chance to poison enemies. So what were we looking at? We were looking at bleeding on hit. Which is there. Ah, yeah, level 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice one. Well spotted, Elegon. I think we did come in here once, because I noticed Cursed. Look, Cursed's weird. Bayek gains 200% damage output, but his health is capped at 33%. It's kind of like a glass cannon build, isn't it? I like the thought of sleep on block, look. Blocking attacks have a 10% chance to inflict sleep on the attacker. Nice one, Elegon. Well spotted, dude. Yeah, I don't know about the bows. The thing is that the bow situation, it just doesn't matter about DPS to me. The simple fact of the matter is, let me just switch back to what I want here. I like this bow. I like the fact I can put it back further and further and further and get, you know, more damage with it. I just won't ever not have that bow. I don't like the rapid fire one. It's just not my playstyle. So I'm not. It's a good question, but one I probably will never find the answer to. It's a very overcast day, isn't it? I just sort of noticed. You can actually see like really dark clouds in the distance. Oh, see you later, Requiem. Look after yourself, fella.
Get out of my way!
Anyone spots a flamingo, shout out.
They're digging up.
I need some things to finish a piece I'm working on. Since you wander the desert, perhaps you can find a few things for Redda.
Need some more soft leather. Well, that should all be fairly straightforward. We just need to get out of town, don't we? What about if we head down this waterway here, then? So straight out of here. Which way was straight out of here? Was it down there? See if we can find a boat. Yeah, that's what I've got, Elegon. Yeah, Predator and hunting bow. I do like the shotgun one. If I ever have the shotgun one, as I call it, the 5-arrow thing, it's actually really handy in combat. When you're up close and personal.
What are you doing? Get out of my way!
And if I'm not sure, there's a couple of skills in the tree. There's one that lets you, I think with the hunting bow, fire it up so it will actually twang the shield out of a shield bearer's hands, which I'm definitely going to pick up if I can, if I'm right about it being the hunting bow. And the other one, as you said, the Predator one sounds brilliant, but I think it's very situational. I can't see myself ever using it. I've never really had an issue where I've had to forego a bow shot because I can't get an angle. There always seems to be a good... Oh, Jesus Christ, this place is amazing. I always seem to have an opportunity to get a nice headshot in. You know, even if he's inside a building, there's normally a window or something I can shoot through. So I'm not sure about spending the point in that Predator bow skill. You all spruced up and looking sexy for. That's what we like to. That's what we like. A nice clean 4. Didn't find a single boat along there. I'm quite disappointed by that. Huh. Crazy stuff, mate. Crazy stuff. Okay. What am I doing? I need soft targets, don't I? We need some. Oh Jesus! There's nothing here. There's not a single animal over here. Crocodiles, but they are not soft leather, are they? I was about to say something must be about to attack me. Oh Jesus! That's bad. That's bad, mate. That's actually, I'm actually going to die here if I'm not freaking very, 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 very careful. God damn you crocodiles. Oh shit, shit, oh come on! Oh shit! Oh shit, there's another one. God damn it. Oh, that's cool. That was close. That was close. Okay, so we are shit out of luck basically. There is no soft flesh. We're gonna have to go somewhere else, aren't we? Should we go out into the desert just a little bit, see if there's any So this place is really barren. You're right, Blue Atlanta. How are you doing, fella? Long time no see, mate. How's things? There's the bent pyramid. I told you. There's the bent pyramid. I knew it had to be here. Fascinating, that one. Gotta go and have a look at that. Where the hell is it? Shit, where was the bent pyramid? I've lost it. Overworked and underpaid, that's the American way. Really? Well, I hope things are alright, fella. What's that? Don't think so. Is there any co-op origins? Don't think so. There is one feature in the game that could be done multiplayer, but I don't want to spoil it, so I don't know if Grim already knows about it. Ooh. I was gonna say, as far as I know, there's no cooperative or play or anything like that. It's very good, Sadiva, on it, honestly. I mean, I think one of the most interesting posts I've seen, which led to some very interesting discussion, can't remember which forum it was actually on, was essentially saying, don't pass up Assassin's Creed Origins because it's an Assassin's Creed game, and it rings very true actually. There's going to be a lot of people that have seen Assassin's Creed over the years and thought, I just don't like that. That's just not my cup of tea, you know. The combat looks janky. It's a colour by numbers Ubisoft game. I mean, I don't agree with any of that personally anyway, but I can understand why people are not into Assassin's Creed. This just isn't an Assassin's Creed game. It's a radical departure. It really is, and it's hard to get that across to some people, I think. Hey up. Who's attacking me now? Oh, Jesus, good God, sir. I think not, Nobber. least 2 more. They just went over that way, didn't they?
Any Sigiriot?
Cheeky sod.
Hanachero.
The bent tomb of Sneferu.
Loot the treasure. Is that one inside it, do you reckon, then? So it looks like there might be some... Right, so there's the treasure. It's got to find a way into it. Yeah. It was interesting reading some of the forum posts of people that
here recently.
People that are exactly the same boat as you, either that they either played Assassin's Creed and lost interest in it, or just simply you know felt like it just wasn't their cup of tea. It's kind of hoping that would actually set fire to it a little bit. Oh, it did. Oh my god, that was a terrible shot. But sorry, but have since picked up the game. You know, they've listened to people on the forum that says, well, you know what? I'll pick that up as an early Christmas present and give it a go. And you know, they've come back to say, actually, you know what? You're absolutely right. You know, it's a completely different feel to it, and it's a radical departure from what we've come to know and love. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of miss the old Assassin's Creed, but I also love what they've done with this. So I've got the best of both worlds, really. I've still got Unity and Syndicate to play properly. So didn't we find another staircase? Sure, I found a second staircase. Oh yeah, we did. I know. Now, is it going to be as straightforward as clambering straight up there? Can we make that? Have to do the old up and around again. Good lad, good lad, good lad. Look at that. Skills, bro. Okay, no. Really, dude. Really, dude. You silly sausage. You've never really played the Assassin's Creeds. I tried some, but somehow never got hooked. This one did. Can't wait to play a game myself tonight. For me, it's so similar to Tomb Raider. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, I got in Discord. I really want to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. I've sort of stayed away from it, to be honest, mate. I know very little about it. That's going to move, look. Potentially. Quite fancy, playing about with a little bit of the old Lara Croft. Yeah, that's been propped up, hasn't it?
It's blocked. There must be some way through. The tracks here are fresh. There must be another way inside the tomb.
I was going to say, there's no way we're moving that. Shit. Another way inside. God damn it, bro. God damn you. I thought that was a bit too easy, to be fair. Right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's have another flap around with Sinu. Might even be an entrance from say another construction, right? I just wanted to order it, and Amazon Germany's out. 1 to 2 months delivery. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, it must have sold like bucket loads. Actually, I did read something about how well it had sold. Apparently, it sold about the same as Syndicate, right? The first couple of days, it sold the same number of copies as Syndicate, which you think sounds good, but actually, apparently, Syndicate was like a low point in sales for the franchise. We went in that one, didn't we? That was the one where the snakes were. Should we go back round to that one and see if I missed something? Why didn't you do my sexy slide? I'm going to do my sexy slide, knobber. I like my discs, Eva. In fact, the only game I own on PlayStation 4 that isn't disc is Dying Light, because there was an issue, wasn't there, with the production of the DVDs or whatever they were, Blu-rays. So you could either play it if you bought it digitally pre-Christmas of whatever it was, 2015 was it or something, or you could wait for the disc version in... Oh yeah, look, there's a gap up there. Didn't even see that. Or you could wait until January, mid-January, for the discs to get printed. And I'm a bit of a zombie fan when it comes to old Dying Light, Dead Island, and all that lot.
Something must be behind here.
There is something behind it, but I can't get through it, apparently. Squeeze through? Alright, now I'm confused. Is that where that... Yeah, that's where that... Oh, we need to smash that pot somehow, then.
Should be clear now.
There we go. Oh, I like that. That's the kind of cool little puzzle that I like. It just sort of makes sense. Whoa! Shit, you know. Pardon my French. That lighting is gorgeous. Yeah, that's right, Phil, yeah. We were sitting here, weren't we? And I was saying, oh, someone's nicked me Dying Light disc. I was sitting there thinking, I don't remember lending that to anyone. I says, I'm ever so careful when I lend things out. In fact, I very rarely do lend things out. Most of my sort of console friends pick up stuff day one. They have a voracious appetite for PlayStation 4 games. And yeah, I went through my whole collection. I'm thinking, Christ. And then I started thinking, I wonder if I've just lost the box and done that godforsaken, evil thing where you put the wrong disc into the wrong box. And I started taking all my games out, double checking. I was like, freaking hell, I can't find Dying Light anywhere. And then it dawned on me that I'd bought it digitally. That goes to show that how ingrained it is with me not to buy things digitally. Excellent, we're in. We are in the Bent Pyramid.
This is where my quest began. Someone has taken great care of this chamber.
Have indeed, McDoodle. Dying Light is the best game ever. Grub plays it because 7 Days to Die is a shit game, and that is fact, not opinion. Papillon. I'd love to go back to 7 Days. I just don't know what to do with it if I do.
Yet now there's a shrine, a memorial where none should be. Could this be for Rutjek? None could care for that snake that began this twisted quest, could they?
What we need is we need the Steam controller on consoles. That's what we need. We need Microsoft or Sony to finally stick their neck out and actually go with some sort of haptic touchpad.
Rudjek's arrow. I marked his name off my list with this.
Oh yeah.
Now it sits on the ground, forgotten.
Remember when he carved Rudrick's, whatever his name was, he carved his tattoos out of his arm, didn't he? Crazy bugger. Look at that. That is sex, mate. That is like pornographic. Right, we know there's a secret entrance here, look.
Someone has sealed this room. The smell of the blood I spilled still lingers here. A mummified heron. For resurrection? No. Whoever did this must have known of Rudjek's place in the Order. Rudjek does not deserve a tomb. But this is an insult. This tomb was made for a pharaoh. Whoever did this has defiled this place.
Doesn't work though, Requiem, because it works too well. It also removes my health bar in combat, which is why I was saying it's very, very frustrating, mate. What they've done is they've tied multiple heads-up display components into one or two, well in this game's case, 4 presets, but they've not done it sensibly. See, in previous Assassin, what the hell, shit hell.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen,
it's Blower.
We live up in here, y'all. It's getting hot. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get the cow shitting again.
What's that, Blue Atlanta? You started a soap company so you can quit your job in a year or two. A soap company? That sounds rather intriguing.
Rudjek's mask. I barely remember what happened after I stabbed him. This room has told me all I need to know. This place was a beginning for me, and an end for Rudjek. The arrow marked both of those things. After I stabbed that bastard, things went dark. When I came back to myself, Rudjek was dead. Rudjek's body should have been left to rot. He has been laid to rest with respect by someone who wanted him to enter the Duat prepared. Whoever buried him also left this heron mummy to honor Rudjek with his god's damned namesake in the afterlife. They then returned here to pay respect to Rudjek, if these candles are any indication. No matter what, I know Rudjek's heart was found lacking. That bastard suffers in the afterlife, no matter what was done here.
Damn!
I will be judged one day, but I do not regret my actions. The feather will always be lighter than my heart.
Oh, I do like you, Bayek. You're a good man, Bayek. That's all I'm going to say, mate. And you can put it in chat if you want, Blue Atlanta. A little bit of advertising for yourself. Go, feel free, mate. Pop it up on Discord as well. Good luck with it, dude. More importantly, good luck. See, is this a loading screen? Or have I just not got a light? I was sitting here thinking, why? I thought it was either the game's crashed or for some reason I found the game's first loading screen. It's just because it was pitch black. That's crazy, mate. It goes to show it's actually dark in here, doesn't it? Jesus. That's all right, Plo. No. To be honest, mate, yeah, it's one of the. It's kind of a nice game in a way because even I can go and watch a couple of other people playing it. And there's so much that isn't really spoilery, Ploa. And that's one of the beauties of the game. It's huge, it's sprawling. You can enjoy other people playing it. I'm not saying as in, you know, stay away from us because we're doing a lot of story missions today. But it's amazing. It's one of those games that's actually really enjoyable to go and watch how other people did things. It's been quite interesting for me to watch a little bit of Twitch footage and see how people are getting on with other weapon types, you know. I just love my sword and board, so for me that's staying as is. Did we get everything we needed to over here then? Shall we actually go and try and find some soft leather? I think we're going to have to go somewhere else. I think we're too far from the water. Let's travel up to... I'll tell you what, let's go up there to the Sphinx. Let's go and get that synchronization spot to the southeast, and then let's see if we can find some herons and things. Whereabouts is it? So all the way over there. So what about we go and do this on the way? Let's go and get a boat. Are you actually thinking about making a lube wing of the Grunt Industries company? But apparently him and Elagron used the first shipment to make a big slide down the side of the HQ building. And a lube ice skating rink. If only we did these things, really. What an amazing company it would be. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look, mate. Yeah, you won't be able to use the bow indefinitely, though, Polo. Well, that's the problem, innit, mate? You just don't have enough freaking arrows. Ooh, mate, what's all this then? Natural handmade cold processed soap. Well, thank you very much, thank you very much, Blue Atlanta. And you also dinged the magic number as well. Thank you very much, 100 GBs to all. Thank you very much, Blue Atlanta. So what's this then? So you've got Love Spell Natural Soap, Inked and Stuffed Tattoo Salve. That sounds cool. Natural Cinnamon Apple Soap. That looks gorgeous. And Lemonhead Cold Processed Soap. Ah, cool. So are you actually making it then, dude? Or is this, are you like a, you know, like a distributor of someone else's products? Well, good luck with that, Blue Atlanta. Good luck, mate. Whoa. There's a shop in our city centre. I'm desperately trying to think of the name of it. It's got a really simple name. They're nationwide. I don't know whether they're worldwide or not. And basically all they do is sell smelly products. Soaps and candles and just... It absolutely reeks, but it's a really nice smell, but it's so overpowering. Literally, you cannot even walk past. It's in the city centre, and if you walk like within 10-15 metres of it, you can smell it straight away. It's almost like a physical wave of odour that hits you. I think it begins with a B. It's got a really simple name. It's very, very popular for you know, birthday presents and Christmas presents and things like that. Some wonderful, wonderful smells. No, not Body Shop. No, definitely not Body Shop. It's it was done. It came onto the market a long time after Body Shop. Lush, that's it. Lush, you got it. Lush, that's the one. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fudge? Really? Oh my God. Where have you gone, you knobber? Get out of here. Oh my God, did I just... How can they just burst into flames? Was there a vase there? Let's get back on the boat because I need to use Sinew to find out what's going on with this treasure. Looks like there might be two actually. Is there another one? Might be too close. Yeah, Lush is crazy. It just reeks. It's so strong. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! You're right, real alone, how you doing, mate? No, I need the flamingos and herons, dude. I thought we'd come a little bit closer to the water. Where we were, it was just barren desert, wasn't it? So there was a lot less wildlife. We'll head back up towards the Nile. See what else we can find. It's annoying actually because I remember pointing out the flamingos. I'm pressing the wrong button, aren't I? Yeah, I remember pointing out all the flamingos during a quest, and I can't for the life of me think what that actually was. I think nearly all of this will all be underwater at some point, won't it? Scary thought. Don't panic, don't panic. There's a flamingo, there's a flamingo.
The maid said...
Oh, sorry.
Said they want its tongue.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at the quests. Which one was it? Was it Tamatep's song? Yeah, it was. What else do I need? Herons. I reckon that's a heron up there. What does that mean? That little... Oh. What is that little, Oh, shit out. Oh, God. That little icon mean? Oh, what's that? Is that a flamingo or a heron? That is not a heron. I think I just nearly shot Sinu, didn't I? That's perfect. Look, I kind of like that.
I will take a few feathers for Tamhotep's
Just saw a
ritual.
bloody crocodile, mate.
That is all the items. Now to meet Tamhotep on the road to the pyramids.
Thank you very much for the bits, Blue Lancer. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate that. Thank you. Right, so we were going to go and get the sync point, weren't we? Like a bloody speedboat, this thing, I tell you. Freaking amazing. Lovely jubbly. Only a little bit of creaking. Oh, it's up in one of the aviaries again. Yeah, so this is what I was saying. So this would be more like the actual carrier pigeons. Yeah, so these would be the ones that have actually been trained, however the hell they do it. So what is actually the purpose of these giant astings? Someone suggested that they were there to... Obviously they're there for the birds to nest, mate, live, whatever in. But is it... Why? Why have these huge things? Someone suggested it was maybe to keep a large number of birds around to keep pests, you know,